Hello, welcome back everybody. This is episode 2 of West of Loathing. We are going to continue on today with Betsy Williams. And I am gonna see how it goes. I got a new microphone, so hopefully it sounds good and you won't get any of that weirdo background noise from outside my window. But we'll see how it goes. So here we go. Hopefully you can hear the music too. Yes, okay, we have Gary and Larry as a recap. Gary is our goblin buddy, and Larry is our crazy horse. And we are in Dirtwater. So the first thing I want to do is go inside and ask about the room upstairs, assuming I didn't do that yet. Well, howdy there! Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, I'm Betsy. Glad to know you, Betsy. Folks around here call me Larry. What can I do for you? I'm sorry, Lloyd. His name's Lloyd. Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house, and plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room's yours if you want it. Gratis. Wow! Great. How convenient. I love when the game gives you free stuff. So we have a room here. A couple things to do in here, which are fun. We can... There's a postcard! Sweet. We'd like to send postcards to our family. Talk to them sometimes. You can sleep. Now, sleeping only gets rid of your buffs for the day. It doesn't, like, help you. It doesn't give you a debuff or a buff or anything like that. So we are not going to sleep. But we're going to go over to this mirror here. We are going to insult ourselves. You look at yourself in the mirror. You call yourself a lizard chasing pony plucking jerk. You gain an effect. Angry. I am angry. Very angry. But angry is fantastic. You're Mandarin Hornet. If your angry level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. Oh, okay. We do not want to get angry again. But right now we are, and it's fantastic. Oh, look at me dance. My little boogie. Okay, let's see. What else do we have to do here? We've got some ladies. They're not wearing hats. That doesn't seem right. Why do... These guys must have fallen asleep during a brawl. So they keep hitting each other. Oh, one of my favorite things. Another spittoon. There is a spittoon, which is sort of a brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing you're pretty intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. You're right, I am. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco inside, it isn't fancy rancid tobacco. Spit. You're right, but I'm all in on the spittoons, guys. Sigh. Okay, here we go again. All right, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert, and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that is bad, because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate. Several years worth. Distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they'll bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple, it's flavored with the inside of mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yep. I'm doing it. Lurp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. Oh, I'm never going to be clean from this. this. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching! You found something! You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any. And you hate them. Yes, but what does it do? +3 melee damage and +3 spell damage. So it is awesome. This is why we look in spittoons, people. If you ever question the grossness, I mean, they describe how disgusting this is so well, but we need these things. So here we are. Hooray! And I'm pretty sure it put it on for me. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yep, filthy porcelain cow and a nasty ring. So far, these are the 2 items we've gotten out of these spittoons, and they're phenomenal. Especially this porcelain cow. We're going to use this for a while, I think. So, there we are. Spittoons, I'm telling you, do it. Okay, there's a poker room. I don't feel like playing poker because I'm not good at poker. These guys are having a spirited discussion about guns and which of theirs is nicer. Okay. Okay, we're in the kitchen. We got a lady here doing some dishes. And we got a dude. Hello, dude. Hey, what are you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, you know, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to pick some up for me. I can do saltpeter, but that's gross. Saltpeter? Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things? Look, who's the chef here, me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Ah, because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up! The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. Okay, be right back. Yeah, saltpeter is gross. It's gross how they used to make it. Look, it's a cowbell. Hit it. Hit it. Need more cowbell. Am I allowed to say that? Okay, that's enough. I was expecting something to happen. Woohoo! Look at us cleaning up, making things all pretty. Pretty. Okay, so we have to go to... Oh. Fort Cowardice, because it's the only place on our map. Here we go. It's a long drive. You stumble across an overturned stagecoach. Flip it over. That's right. That's right, I flipped it over. I've got the muscles of 10 men. You muster your strength and get the stagecoach right side up. It's still an abandoned stagecoach, but at least it's less of an eyesore. That's it. I'm not going to take it. I realize I can ride up. My horse, Larry, is very good, but he could also pull the stagecoach. No, that's cool. Look at his feet are sideways. Did you hear Larry laugh just now? I love it. Eddie giggles. When life gives you cannons, make a cannonade. Fair. A good call. Oh, look at my crab walk. You climb into the watchtower and take a look around. Nice view from up here. I think we had something. Okay, administration. So there's nothing fancy. Nope, I really want the details. Super boring. Wounded in action. Satisfied? No, another. We're gonna read all about these people. I want to know what happened to them. Now you're just looking at the same ones we've read before. What is wrong with you? I gotta read all about these people. I need to know. Some of them are still alive. Not very many. Oh, this was once the reception desk, but now the most appropriate thing for it to receive would be a free trip to the dump. I don't have any needles! What? What is wrong with me? Ooh! Military-grade whiskey. Black. Ooh, a spice rack. Oh, saltpeter. Perfect. Okay. Little green jars, unlabeled, but hopefully there's stuff. Okay, well, let's see where else we are. You hear the sound of goblins snoring inside this tent. Not bothering. Letting them sleep. Okay, leave the tent. Fine with me. We can leave them be. Ooh. Based on the papers and anatomical designs scattered across its surface, you're guessing this desk belonged to the Fort Cowardice's nurse. Okay. Look at the papers. The papers are mostly just boring medical records, dental diagrams, lamentations that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, that sort of thing. I'm not sure they understand that antibiotics haven't been discovered yet, but that's okay. Hey, wait, what's this? This looks like it might be important. Marching orders. Okay, we can take those with us. They're just a bunch of disgusting drawings of sliced open bodies. Yeah, we don't need that. Cool, that's cool. This shelf still has some unlooted medical supplies. Render them looted. And there's a safe, but I don't have safe cracking. One day. One day I will. Uh-oh. What's this say? Goblin. This sign has the word for... Oh my gosh, has the goblin word for toilet on it. Yeah, that sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes it seem pretty likely that goblins use this toilet as this... Yeah, oh, read it. We can avoid that. Yikes, this mishap definitely got somebody fired. Ha! Fired! Since they fired the... Can't... Okay. I'm here for the dad jokes, people. Let's do this. Oh, a demi-culverin cannonball. Okay, so we got the saltpeter. Let's go back to town. Give him his saltpeter. I wish we could see more places, but not yet. Not that time yet. Oh! As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Dive for cover and fight him! I'm behind a rock. Oh, Gary's in front. What are you doing, Gary? I only have 1 action point? Okay. First thing we're gonna do is attack the lowest health guy first, which is this one. Attack! Oh, thank goodness, I hit him hard. With just my hands. Oh! Gary will Gary Foo the target! Gary Foo. What else does Gary do? Gary will spawn a goblin grunt to assist you for the fight. What? Oh my goodness. Did that just happen? That's amazing. Whiff! Why did he whiff? Gary is not doing so hot. Gary is damaged. Okay. I very much enjoy that Gary made a copy of himself. No target. Why would I attack that? Hi-ya! Get him, Gary! Pow! Pow! Well, he kicked him. And little Gary doesn't do very much, does he? I'm a little disappointed in Gary as a sidekick, but let's see what happens. Oh, that's a kick. He got him. Gary Foo. Whiff. So thank goodness for this rock, is all I'm saying, because we were able to hide behind it. And did you just hack the TNT? I would like to have the TNT. Please. I would very much like to have it. Because of my damage. Okay. So we have a black hat, which I would love to wear, but it gives us 1 armor, and the muscle from my hat is better. Ooh, but we have black denim pants. We're gonna check out our pants before we, He's so good. Larry. Yes, black denim pants. Nice. Okay, we got the saltpeter, so let's go give that to the guy in the kitchen. Do. I like the music, it's fun. Have you got that saltpeter yet? Yep. Got it right here. That's the stuff. Thanks. Okay, the next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy. Because it literally has a knife and kills people who ask dumb questions. Yes. Oh, this game is so snarky. I love it. I love it. They grow in the area outside of town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around for a while. Okay. You don't have to be hostile with me, dude. You don't have to come at me like that. I'm allowed to, you know, ask questions. I'm a question asker. Like, you guys haven't met me, but I ask all the questions ever asked. Ah, sweet. Okay, we've got an advanced cow punching book. We are definitely buying this right now. I know it's all my meat, but that's where we're at. And what is this? This is a bag of patented Shroom Grow Miracle Fungal Fertilizer, guaranteed to increase the size and intensity of any mycological specimen. Okay. Okay, we don't need that right now, so I'm not doing that. But we are going to read our book and learn some advanced cow punching. Wah, 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 wah. Don't I have this knife? It's just better than this. 4.5, 4 to 5. No, I guess it's the same. What about the crowbar? 5 to 6? I mean, I'll take a little extra damage. Sorry, Grandma. Okay, cow punching. Read it. Read it. There's a chapter about rubbing your skin with sandpaper in order to thicken it. Gives thick skin, a skill that increases your armor. Okay, what I like to take are perks and then abilities for doing more damage. So, there's a complex pronunciation guide written by a linguist who was raised by cows. That sounds interesting, but it only reduces the muscle of all of your opponents. And so, it's not good against range classes. It's not good against guys with guns, which we're going to fight a lot of, and it's not good against any spellcasters. So it's not ideal. That one is one I'm probably going to end up taking later on. I would take... whatever. But we've got here Haymaker, and that's awesome because it is a combat skill. It uses my AP, which I don't really use AP right now, so that's okay. And it can briefly stun an enemy, which is awesome because it saves us some damage for a turn, which is going to be important since we have Gary instead of Alice. Alice is the healer, so I really like Alice, but we picked Gary, so here we go. Hopefully he gets better. Anyway, Haymaker is what we're going to take. You read the advanced punching techniques and practice for a while by punching a cactus. I hope it's not Cactus Bill. We liked him. You gain the skill Haymaker. Unfortunately, by the time you're done practicing, you've splattered the book with cactus juice, ruining it. Bummer. Aww. That's okay. Now we have Haymaker, and that'll be good. Oh, there's a little girl. Wait, you know what, little girl? Right now I'm not buying your flowers because I have no money. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't actually have a sheriff. I could be sheriff, maybe. Do you have any law enforcement experience? Not really. Have you been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what, may I ask, in tarnation makes you think you'd be qualified to be sheriff? I just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way... She snorts. I don't have a good snort, sorry. I'm not gonna do that. If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed, protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. Offer to help. Well, if you need any help until you find a new sheriff, I can do that. Sure. If you're any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back here. Cells are over yonder. She points behind her and off to the right, respectively. Take your leave. Well, alright, we're not sheriff, but there's a wanted poster here. The Stripy Hat Gang. For grand theft paint? And tasteless hat vandalism. It's so true. Like, you need a good hat in this game. Like, if you don't have a good hat, why are you even here? Let's be honest. It's super important. Like, you can't show off anything else that you're wearing. It's just the hat. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat. Interesting. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Absolutely. We need to go figure out how to make some money. It says, wanted, the House in the Desert Gang, for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Okay. That's not important. So, okay, let me get this straight. The other Stripey Hat gang is 1,000 meat for vandalism and theft. But these guys killed 2 people, and they're only 500 meat. Like, seems disproportionate. It just doesn't make sense. You wonder if the house is named after them, or if they're named after the house. In any case, at least their location is unambiguous. Yeah, totally. House in the desert. You want to go after them? Yes. Sweet. Of course we want to go get them. Got sticky. All right. We are going to go do these 2. And then maybe, hopefully, we can find that pepper while we're at it. You happen across an abandoned crate, which apparently fell off of a wagon or something since the lid has been knocked loose. You know what that means? It's mine! All mine! Yes! I have it. Oh, we got some more dynamite. I need needles. We gotta find needles. We're gonna do that. You fish through the crate and help yourself to the contents, which appear to be mining gear. So, you were even more right than you knew. Mining gear. Mine. I'm telling you, dad jokes are strong. Okay. Sweet. Okay, we're at the desert house. As you dismount and approach the house where the bandits are holed up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're gonna have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yes, Sneaky's my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. Oh, do I have something for... Okay, we're gonna sneak. Being sneaky. Being sneaky. Sneaky. Looks like there's a dog in there. Oh, from the sound of it, you'd say this doghouse contains an angry dog. This doghouse contains an angry dog. Very funny. You're not going to be able to get past it without alerting the gang into the house. Bring it on! Fight. No, I don't want to fight right now. We're going to come back. Because I know we have a way to deal with that. I can't recall what it is just at this moment. We're going to head out. So, that's the dirt in the house. We're also... Let's go to the canyon, because I know how to handle that. I love his footsteps. Oh my gosh. See? Man, I'm missing out because I don't have needles. Okay, we'll find some. Larry. Sorry. I can't get over Larry. Okay. Weapons! Weapons! Open it up. Oh, I got a fancy knife. You dig through the crate. It's mostly full of packing straw, but you find a pretty knife at the bottom. Cool. Cool. Let's go check that out. Fancy knife. What's your damage? 3 moxie, which is meh. But it's more damage, and I don't want to hurt my crowbar, so let's do that. Now I can go about stabbing as well as punching cows. Oh, that's a spider. Those are spider eyes. You better leave right now. Yeah. We're not going to go in there. That's okay. Okay. Right off the boards. Use that crowbar. What's in here? Oh, I'm riding my lantern. Do you guys see that? Oops. In here. Oh, I'm sneaky. You see the gang on the other side of this big pile of junk, but you're not going to be able to get to them from this end. Maybe if you had more legs, you'd be able to pick your way through it. Okay, so clearly it is not up to me, but it is up to the spider. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. This door has like 15 deadbolts on it. The note tacked onto it says, "Please don't open this door unless you want to get eaten by a giant spider. Even then, don't open it, because the rest of us don't want to get eaten by a spider." It is an even sign, so you can hardly expect to take it seriously. Nope, we can't. There's no reason to. The tunnel inside this goes straight up. There's no way to get through unless you are a huge spider, which I am not. Oh, I meant to leave. This time I go through the wrong one. Okay. So I feel like the gang is in here. Let's see what happens. You hear a horrible skittering noise, followed by a scream, followed by more skittering noises, followed by more screams, followed by some rapping noises. What does a rapping noise sound like? Like I don't think that's it. That's okay. Followed by some muffled screams. Then there's more skittering, then silence. We're gonna go check this out. Oh. Rapping noises. I get it, because this is the webbing. Okay, so that's the gang. We're gonna leave them alone. There's a bar. All these bottles are empty. Are you sure? Oh, there's a dude. Looks like this place needs a new bartender. What's this? Oh, yes. Maybe they killed him for playing the jaw harp too much. Well, no one's here for that, so I'm gonna play the jaw harp. It's a little twanger. You can pluck it if you like. Yes. Can you guys hear the jaw harp? I love a jaw harp. Like, it's such a fun sound. I'm gonna twang it until I die. All the livelong day. You cannot stop plucking it. You'll be plucking this twanger until the day you die. It's so true. Okay, we're done. One more twanger. Uh-oh. Why, hello, sir. This poor chef is chained to the wall. His eyes widen as you approach. Hey, you're not one of them. Are you here to rescue me? Sure. Oh, thank goodness. He thrusts his hand into yours and shakes vigorously. I'm Doug. Betsy. How you doing, Doug? Well, I've been chained in this dank cave for weeks, cooking for those stripy hat idiots. That sounds awful. You want to know the worst part? There's a pretty good oven 8 feet to my right, and even a shelf of perfectly good ingredients 8 feet to my left. Uh-huh. How's that the worst part? This chain is only 4 feet long! Aw, that's rough. I know, right? There I was, fresh out of culinary school, with a million meat idea in my head, and now, here I am, 4 feet shy of my dreams, cooking the same pot of soup over and over again. What million meat idea? You promise not to steal my idea, right? Yeah, I promise. Okay then. It's a new kind of sandwich, or maybe a taco. It's so revolutionary that I'm not quite sure where it fits in the whole canned food taxonomy, to be honest. Anyway, in the middle of it there's a sausage, but it's sausage made of the cheapest possible parts of a pig, ground up so finely that you can't identify any of them. This sounds like a hot dog. Hot dog? Hot dog. Okay. And it's all served on a long split bun, which soaks up the grease so you can't tell how fatty the sausage is. And the best part? The name. You ready to hear the name? I'm leaning towards Hot Doug. Hot Doug. His name is Doug, and okay, we're here for it. I'm here for it. I call it the Hot Doug. What do you think? How about the Hot Betsy instead? Don't be ridiculous. Hot Betsy? What does that even mean? Haha, ridiculous. Hey, there's no need to be mean about it, he sighs. Not that any of that even matters. Even if I did get off this chain, there's no point in hanging around in this empty cave, making hot dogs just for myself. I don't even like the taste of them. You should set up shop in Dirtwater. Brilliant! You're a genius, Betsy! Hot dogs for sale, all day, every day. I'll make a mint! Say, that's an idea! What if I added mint to the sausage mixture? That sounds disgusting. Mint-flavored hot dogs? No. No, cheese. Cheese is where you go, Doug. You help him break his chains. He leaves the cave, hauling the oven and the shelf full of ingredients, muttering to himself about new hot sausage recipes. That's that then. So somehow, he took the oven and all of the ingredients with him. How did he do that? He doesn't have a horse. He's just dragging this oven across the sand. Taking it over the desert. Okay, sure. Why not? The gang has been prepped for spider consumption. We're going to take them back to Dirtwater. You stack the cocoons on the back of your horse, except for one, which Gary offers to drag, and head back to the Dirtwater jail. Turn him in. Is that the Stripy Hat Gang? What happened to him? They had a run-in with a giant spider. A giant spider of justice! Fortunately, the reward is for results rather than explanations. So our muscle leveled up, which is awesome. So hopefully we can hit harder. My crab walk is spectacular. Oh! empty cell is all ghostly. Yes, it is. I should have been a ballerina. I missed my calling. Oh, there's a new, wait, there's a new thing. Another wanted poster. Read it. Ooh, the Potemkin. I don't know. Gang for unlicensed civil engineering and the flaunting of construction regulations. Okay. Yep, I would like to go there. We made it. Woohoo, go us. Alright, so... we got anything cool? Let's wander for a minute. I want to see if we can find that, pepper. Oh! And here we have it. You catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to its source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly little plant. This must be the southeast western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for. Grab it. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper. You toss it into your rucksack before it can do any more damage. Yeah. Yep, that sounds great. That's exactly what I needed. Go back to Dirtwater. Oh, Gary's freaking out. Look at Gary freaking out. Hello, Gary. Hey there, Gary. Oh, Gary knowing a thing to see. Oh yeah, what is it? A gigantic poop! Why on earth would we want to see that, Gary? What? Taller than Gary. The Big Apple. Oh my goodness. Okay. West to going fast? Okay, a big iron snake. To riding. So fast, taking us. A big iron... You mean the train? Yes, asking the train mans. Okie dokie. We'll go do that later. I need to bring this guy his pepper. Pepper. Did you find me a murder pepper? Yes, here it is. Ah, nice big one. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, so if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new sauté knife, and I haven't got time to go fetch it myself. Okay. While we are there, we should ask if we got any mail from our family, because they love us, and they miss us, and I miss them. Oh, that's fun. You find P.O. Box 441, the one that belongs to this shop. Okay, so we got a sauté knife. Go ask this guy. Hi, I'm Betsy Williams. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus, letting him know that what you've been up to, and that you're okay. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them, those prepaid ones. That'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Gotta write to Rufus once in a while. Let's go see. Ah, we got a new building. Ha! Wait, he changed the name. Let's find out. Howdy, Doug. Well, if it isn't my savior, good old Betsy. Howdy yourself. The sign outside? Yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and it turns out there's already something called a hot Doug. Is it you? Is it you, Doug? What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. I wish I didn't know. Oh. Okay, I don't want to know. Anyway, a single letter removed and I'm in business. He gestures at the menu to the wall behind him. Buy something. We have to support our friend. Oh, and I have way more money now, so that's exciting. Oh. The elegant hot dog gives you 6 mysticality, which is nice. The jumbo dog gives you 6 muscle. Fantastic. And the saucy dog gives you moxie. Okay, I'm going to buy a jumbo dog because we're a cow puncher, and that means we have to punch things. It's in our nature. Thanks, Doug. Doug grins at you as well. Okay, I'm not going to buy anything else. So that was fun. Well, that's exciting. I'm glad we helped him. I'm a snake. Oh, yay, look at me. Look at me go. Okay, let's see. We've been to the cavern. We did the spider thing. He wanted us... Where did he have us go? Oh, the Big Apple. And the other gang. I'm gonna wander for a minute because there's some more stuff I would like to find before we continue on. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. In the middle distance? It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. We're gonna go fight it. Always fight. I don't know if I said this earlier, but we need experience. We need to do better. I don't have enough AP to even do Haymaker yet. Bummer. Ooh, but I hit for 16. My goodness. Oh, Gary does the Gary foo. Gary foo. Chop, chop. His damage went down. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. We're gonna stabby, stabby. Get that cow. I love that I'm a cow puncher and I actually stab things. Because who needs punching? You crushed that cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted the useful bits of it. Oh, cow fangs. I'm sorry, cows do not have fangs? That's terrifying. Cows should not have fangs. They eat grass. They eat grass, okay? They need grindy teeth, not... Oh, man. And we have an infernal soul fragment. Ooh. Nice. Alright, taste suspected dirt water. We're gonna just wander again. See if we can find something else. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely end here. Tragic. Perhaps. Yes! You pour over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Cow punching. That is awesome. Okay, let's go back to Dirtwater. Let's see what we learned this time. Alright, so there's a complex... Yeah, okay, so we've got the Menacing Moo, which is reducing muscle again. Bull Stomp, a combat skill that does a small amount of damage to all of your enemies. So we have an AoE. And a skill that increases your armor, protecting you against melee attacks, which once again is just muscle, guys. Man, I don't know. I don't feel like I want any of these. Armor against melee attacks or muscle, which is also a melee attack thing. I like Menacing Moo, so we're going to take that just because it sounds fun. Reducing their muscle versus increasing our armor, I think their muscle is more important, so... Moo! That's how I get to moo at you guys. There's no downfall here. There's no con. You sit on a rock and moo repeatedly until you've mastered the techniques in the book. Finally, you unleash an earth-shattering moo. That was it. That destroys the rock you're sitting on and the book. Oops! I mean, oops! I wonder how long I mooed. Moo! Moo. Larry could moo probably pretty good. Alright. Well, it's so far away, but let's head to the railroad camp. Just to do the next thing. I need a needle. This is the second time we found this with no needles. You spy a burned out ranch house on the horizon and pull Larry up to it to investigate. There's nothing much of interest above ground, but you'll find a locked door leading down into a presumably still intact root cellar. Leave it be. Sad face. You see Larry's walking. I love him. Okay. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. I'm sure it won't be too long. There are people sitting on this train. Good. Oh, there's a guy sleeping. This guy should never be put in charge of a switch. No, he should not. He's too busy playing with his watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Say, that's a nice watch. Where'd you get it? I bought it from this gal what runs a store down south of here. Name a Button Willow. Button Willow Mc something. Where's this store exactly? Oh, you can't miss it. It's right in between a cactus and a different cactus. Awesome. Cool, but we got the new location, so that's good. Thanks. Don't mention it. I won't. Ooh. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. You know, that's just rude. I, myself, personally, cannot whistle. I've tried. I've tried many times, and I'm terrible at it. My mouth does not make that formation, apparently. Or that sound. I don't know. So, if you can whistle, you're very lucky, and you should appreciate it, and do it all the time, no matter who you bother. So, yeah, the world needs more music. It's beautiful. And there's a sad guy. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh, that's oddly specific. Okay, let's go. Cool. Ever since I was a little boy, there's a word missing. Huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. And you know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most pain in the ass you can ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. Cool. We're in charge of the train. That's a bit unexpected, but that's okay. We've got responsibilities now. I guess I'm the boss now? The man looks you up and down. Well, now I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hand. Name's Shmee. I'm your assistant. What's the situation, Smee? Catch me up. Catch me up. We gotta figure it out. Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing that giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it would take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies, just such as this one, but a pack of goblins stole it. Sneaky little varmints. All right, I will get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustafson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you plan to go in guns blazing. Okay, I will go. Fortunately, we have an inn with the goblins. So this train is just going to sit here with people on it until we find enough dynamite to blow up that hole. How long till we get to Fresco? Please be still. Like, where's their bathroom? What are they eating? I don't want to... Nope, we're not contemplating this. Let's go, Gary. All right, I'm going to go to Button Willow's store, and then we're going to stop for today. So hopefully you guys are having a good time. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. You ride to the site of the impact and find a meteor. It's meteor because it's meat is their main. Yeah, okay. Pick up the loose pieces. Woohoo! You scour the area again around the impact crater. You gain 743 meat. Woo! Nice. Nice. We needed that before we go to the store. Ooh, what's in here? This barrel smells like pickles and looks like an empty pickle barrel. At first, you're excited because you think this barrel is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. Everybody needs a good rubber pickle. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. Oh, yes! Cow punching, and it's only 300. We are absolutely buying cow punching. A bar of soap, can of oil. I want some needles. Nice, she's got one. I'm gonna buy it. Gary will want this. Well, okay, but that's not a priority right now. What's the priority is this book right here. Gives you the foraging skill. That is awesome. Desert, eating, and drinking. So now we can, I want that. Taking it. There's a pickaxe. We are gonna learn some foraging. Because now, yes, now we can get foods from cactus. So that's good. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze the book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Yeah, that sounds disgusting. Nobody wants to drink book juice. Oh, and we got cow punching. Okay, let's see what we get. Okay, the old 1, 2, 3 lets you do a quick hit, so that's good. That's probably decent damage. But we need to get ever vigilant because we need our AP to be higher. Man, I would normally take Brawny before ever vigilant because the HP, of course, gives us more survivability, which we really need with Gary as our partner. But because we took Haymaker and we can't even use it right now because our AP is too low, I'm going to take Ever Vigilant. You study the situational awareness techniques until you can read them with the eyes in the back of your head. Yeah, that's right. I got eyes back there. They see stuff. Then you shoot the book into pieces because you don't trust it or anything else anymore. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. So when I play characters in games and stuff, I don't trust anybody. I have this huge distrust of all people when they come and they're supposed to be your friend, or anyone that is very obviously an NPC that's just trying to be nice and give you a quest or something like that. I just can't. I don't trust anyone. I'm like, you're going to turn against me, and you're going to turn against me, and everyone. So this really plays into my character playing for a lot of like D&D characters and stuff like that. So I love it because I don't trust anybody. It's awesome. So now I have eyes in the back of my head. Very important to remember. That book had it coming. That's right, it did. All right, so we are going to head back to Dirtwater because I like being in town when we stop playing. Oh, you spot a cemetery on the horizon. The lettering over the gate says the Daveyard, which seems oddly specific. We're not going to go to the Daveyard right now, but we will do it later. So we got the Daveyard. Awesome. And we've learned some new things. We've got new skills here. So awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Larry loves you all very much. You can see it in his eyes. And I hope you had a good time. If you did, like and subscribe, because that's something I'm supposed to ask you for. And I hope you guys have fun. Okay, bye.